Hey guys!
Hey, happy Sunday.
You know what? I'm half naked. Hold on.
When he said half naked, I was like, what is he saying?
I just looked in there and I'm like,
he doesn't have his muscles on.
I don't have any muscles.
He's got to get the green on.
I got to get my muscles. I mean, somebody actually commented on it one time. They're like, where was your apron? What's up with that? I'm like, well.
Where's your apron?
Yeah.
But you always wear your apron.
I know, and there was one episode where I missed one, and they're like, how come you weren't wearing your apron? And then I had another person that said, I don't like the muscles. I'm like, well, then buy me a different apron.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, did you ask him why?
She just said she didn't like them. So.
Okay, is it because they're green?
No, I don't know, but yeah.
You're a little
I'm like, yeah, but they were
racist about color?
No, definitely not. She's definitely not. She was just, I think she was more teasing me. And I said, well, if you don't like the green apron of muscled, chiseled abs, then buy me a new apron and I'll wear the one you want.
That's right. Wouldn't that be cool? See, I don't wear one because that's his thing. I actually do wear one when I'm wearing something that I don't want to get really messy. Yeah. But I usually am wearing something that I'm not too worried about.
Yeah.
So we're good. We're good. How's it going, everybody? Hi, Danby. Good to have you on.
Hey, Danby. Good to have you with us. So.
Oh, this is the best because this is another pumpkin recipe.
Yeah.
And guess what? In 3 days, it's Halloween.
I know, can you believe it? And I will be in Vegas for Halloween, so
that's right.
the freaks will be coming out, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh, that would be so funny.
I know. So
he's gonna have to like take a camera around and see all the people in Vegas and see as he's walking the streets, because I'm pretty walking the streets. That sounded bad, but as he's walking around on Wednesday night, on Halloween night, see what all the freaks come out at night.
That's right.
You know that song. Hey, who's with us here?
Yep.
Have a lahisha. I think I said that right. Wrong? Right. Hello, sorry. Hey, Danby. All right. Okay, so look at this. No, you can't go wrong with the pumpkin, huh? We can't wait to hear from how they turn. Oh no, seriously. I'm excited about this recipe because it's muffins. Now we've done a cookie one. We did a macaron cookie one. We did an almond flour cookie one. Macaroons don't even count as cookies. Those are like candy.
Those were awesome. If you haven't seen that episode, you gotta we've made them like 3 times since then.
I made them again because I was like, oh, those are good. So let's see. We have we had the pumpkin macaroons, pumpkin brownies. We did pumpkin brownies. We did pumpkin cookies.
And now we're on our 4th.
No, isn't this the 5th?
I think this is the 4th.
Oh, there's one more I'm missing.
Oh, well, that's okay. Let's get into making
pumpkin rolls.
Oh, yes, we did make, I forgot about pumpkin rolls. So.
But now we're making pumpkin muffins because, ooh, it's fall, and who doesn't like muffins in the fall? We do.
Yeah, especially if you got some hot chocolate, so.
Oh, yeah, perfect today. Okay, so the thing is that this is also, it's always going to be gluten-free because I'm gluten-free, so it's always going to be gluten-free. And I can't tell you if this is paleo. Do you recall?
Yeah.
It's got pumpkin.
Well, it's got pumpkin.
Oh, we're gonna put eggs.
We're gonna put eggs.
So it'll be, but it won't be vegan.
There you go.
All right. So go for it, and we've got to make this into flour.
So what do we have?
So they can't see over here. So this is what we got. We got our little ninja. It's got 3 cups of oats, and we're gonna blend it until it becomes flour.
Okay.
So it gets kind of noisy. Sorry.
Oh, that's actually really nice. That did a great job.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're actually going to add to it now. Let's look here. You're going to add to it all the dry ingredients.
Okay.
So 1 tablespoon of the pumpkin spice, but that's not what we're So let's see.
Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice.
Okay.
1 tablespoon.
Okay.
And then, we didn't say who this was from. This is from gimmeoven.com. So hopefully gimmeoven.com. Oh, gimmesomeoven.com is going to be awesome.
I love that.
Okay, so this is what I say. 1 tablespoon of pumpkin spice, and that's 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda.
Okay.
And then 3/4 teaspoon of sea salt.
Sea salt.
So we just kind of want to blend that together.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay.
Just quickly pulse it. Don't let
Pulse it? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And now we're gonna mix everything else over here. So you leave that. Yeah.
All right, leave that.
You got.
But I need it open.
Yeah, we'll eventually need it, so you might want to take out the inside of that. So I'm gonna take 2 eggs. I'm gonna move our little pumpkin so you can see this. So I got 2 eggs going here, and let's see. Here, I'm gonna let you do this so I can read the rest.
Okay.
So 2 eggs. Do you wonder how we find these recipes? We just search.
Yeah, it's just...
Nobody's giving us recipes. I mean...
Oh, no, we got one today from Betty Ein.
Oh.
So it's a pumpkin streusel recipe. And I actually commented on it for you to see if we could adapt it to be gluten-free.
Oh, she wants it to be...
Well, she wanted us to try it. Now, I sent it back to you to say, hey, can we make this gluten-free?
Oh, heck yeah, we'll figure it out. So she's got a recipe already, huh?
Yes, it's posted today.
Okay, so that's how we find recipes, but we would love to hear from you. Okay, so that's 2 eggs. So if you got a recipe you want us to try because you're afraid to try it, or you want us to see if we can adapt it to be gluten-free or paleo or something, tell it, give it to us. I feel confident that we could figure something out.
Oh, yeah. All right.
All right, so we've got 2 eggs, and we need the cup of unsweetened almond milk. This is Blue Diamond is the best. So unsweetened original almond milk.
Okay.
Go ahead and mix that together. Pumpkin puree. So we've got, I think that's a cup. Yeah,
that's a cup
of pumpkin puree. So mix that. You might want to use this for that because I want all of the pumpkin.
Okay, I will. Okay.
And then, oh no, I meant all that.
Oh,
yeah,
you need that. Yeah. Gotcha.
I want all the pumpkin. Are you kidding? Don't skip on the pumpkin.
Okay.
Okay, and then we have a 1/2 cup of maple syrup.
Maple syrup.
This is pure maple syrup. Okay, this is no like sugar substitutes. That's
all organic. So
all
pure
organic,
maple
syrup. Okay. Oh, we've dropped some. Go ahead and stir that with that.
Okay.
And then we've got coconut oil.
Okay.
And this is 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. Oh.
Okay.
Melted. Sorry, we've got our stuff going on over here. We'll move that to the side. And then we have,
of course, our favorite from Mexico.
Our teaspoon of vanilla. I use the cap. The cap is a teaspoon at least. Maybe I need more. Oh, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good, I think.
Okay. So mix that really well together.
Okay.
And then, careful, it's going to splatter. Okay, so gently fold in that. So you want to take the middle part of our blade out. And we're going to gently fold that in because we don't want to over mix it. At least that's what the recipe said. Don't over mix. So go for it. So folding it in. And then we're going to put them in our little paper muffin cups.
Wow, that made a really nice flower, actually.
The oat flour?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm really impressed by that. So, okay.
It takes a lot to impress him.
No, it doesn't actually.
Yeah, it does. When it comes to food.
That is true. So I'm not a big foodie like Judy is. I eat to survive. Judy eats to enjoy and to survive. So
yeah, I was like, why eat something that's like, if you don't have to?
Yeah. So.
Okay, that's probably good.
Well, I just had some stuff on the bottom, so I was making. All right, that's good.
Okay, so we're gonna take. I've got a big Pampered Chef one. I haven't tried it yet, so let's see if this is too big of a scoop.
I think it's too small.
Oh no, that's perfect.
Oh, that is actually perfect.
It fit. This is the large Pampered Chef one. So we're just gonna place them all in here. I've got the oven at 350, and we're going to bake for like 15 to 18 minutes. And so while I'm scooping this out, we shall visit with you on what we experienced, awesome experience over the weekend on yesterday, with our state volleyball tournament. So let me give them a little background on this. So
you want me to scoop that while you talk? No. Okay.
Oh, I can do this part. I can handle this. But our daughter wasn't playing in this tournament because she is not on that team yet. It's next year she'll be on the varsity team. But right now, so we went to support Skyview High
Yo,
School.
go Hawks! Woo-hoo.
Loved it, and they made it to the state championship level because they won districts. And so they got to play yesterday, and fortunately it was local, so that was really nice. We usually have to travel either east side of Idaho or north side, which is all the way up to Washington. And this was awesome that we didn't have to do that and we got to go local. So we have the top 5A teams for high school in the state of Idaho playing at this tournament, and it was just amazing. It was really amazing to watch. So, okay, Jody's gonna take it from here.
Yeah, the caliber of athletes was actually amazing. All 5A schools gathered here, and it was a lot of fun. The challenging part was I actually missed Friday. Judy and Kaylani went to the Friday tournaments, and our team, unfortunately...
Oh, I forgot something.
Go ahead.
I gotta take
What'd
this
you
out.
forget? All right, she's got to take it out. But unfortunately, our girls lost on Friday night. So that set them on a trek to championship games again. They had to go through the loser bracket. So yesterday, on Saturday, they had to play 13 games to get to back to the state championship. And they were playing Madison, who they'd lost to on Friday. So it was awesome to come full circle, and it was a true double elimination match. So the first time that they met in the state championship, they came out, boom! Won 3 games in a row, and then it came
He's giving
down.
me so much information, or new information really quick, but I want to do this.
Okay.
I want to show him this. This is coconut sugar that I did not get to put on and sprinkle on the tops if you want to. It's not necessary, I guess, is what the recipe says. You don't have to, but hey, why not? So, but I want to actually tell them something about what you just said. So with that, they played... when they had to come back around to come back to the championship bracket, or the championship bracket, they first, what did you tell them they lost to them?
Yeah, they lost on Friday to Madison. And so that set them on the loser path, the loser path to get back to the championship round. So they had to beat all the teams to get back to the championship final play.
Basically, they were set for 4th place, and so what they did, because they beat the 4th place team, they beat them. They got to go play again, another team, and they beat them, and they then got to that was Madison.
Madison. So.
And they had to play them twice, and that's what he's saying is they lost the first set of them, and I think they played to 5. I don't remember now. And so all I know is that they won. They beat them 3 games back to back, like 3 sets back to back. And that's crazy. After playing, at that time, they had already played 8 games, 8 sets, and then they had to beat them. That was 3 more.
It was actually 11 sets, because you figured the first set was 3, then they played 5.
Oh, I meant in one day.
And then they had to play them. Oh yeah, you're right. So 8 sets.
Yeah,
right,
so they had to play 8 sets before they actually played them. And so that was quite amazing. So playing them, they did beat them back to back and just all 3 sets. All 3 sets.
Yeah. So then it came to the final match between them. But I think the big thing was to reset their mind from Friday, being in the loser bracket, having to mentally make the shift to go, we have to beat every single team to get back to the number 1 spot is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, just from the coaching, from the team mentality, from the, what I personally have to do better, we as a team have to do better, and to put it all on the court, awesome.
Yeah. It was phenomenal watching them play, and it was different from the first day that they played to the second day that they had to play them. Here's the thing: we go on and on about the sport, but just because we love volleyball. But the biggest thing about this is that their mentality, their mindset was there that they were not going to give up. They didn't want to give up. They knew they had it in them. And I think that's just like with us and our, or just everyday, I don't say everyday living, but if we have something that we really want to do, that we're really passionate about, or even want to try, maybe something that we really want to work on or try to do, I think that sometimes because it doesn't work out the first time around, we could have the tendency to go, it's not going to work, so I'm just going to give up.
Not meant for me. I'm done.
Yeah, and maybe there is something to that. Maybe there is something to the fact that maybe it's not meant for you, but did you really give it a good enough go? I think that's what we were discussing here before.
Yeah, and I think that applies to a lot of things. I mean, I know a lot of people. In fact, I remember one time I applied for a job that I really, really wanted. In fact, I was already a part-time employee at this place, and I was trying to get the full-time gig. And I ended up going through the interview cycles and ended up not getting the job. And I'm like, oh man, are you serious? I already work here. But there are some factors that I didn't have enough skills to take that position. And so I had to look at myself and say, all right, do I want to continue this path? If I do, I need to go and get some more education. I need to get some more experience so that when that opportunity does come about again, either at that place or at another location, I can put my hat into the ring for consideration. And I think too, I think a lot of times people that start on physical journeys.
Yeah, like the physical fitness journey. You've got like one of my clients who she got derailed a little bit for, whatever family circumstances and situations that put her backtracking, gaining some weight back. But she could have said, throw in the towel, forget it, this is not for me type thing. But she was like, no, you know what? I just have to adjust myself. I just have to adjust some things in my life and get back on track and go and do it again. And so she didn't want to give up. And I think that it's all about what is important to you, and the fact that, with the team that we're talking about, they had one another to definitely support each other. And I think that we all need support from other people. And I think that's like when you probably experienced the fact of the workplace where it was not, the job wasn't for you, you at least still have the support of me saying, sure, hey, it's all right. Let's, if you want to get the education, then let's go for it. If you want to get, but you have to make that decision too. You have to decide that, you want to continue on. And then if it's a priority to you, and then get that support. Same thing with my client. It's like she has the support in me. So all she had to do is ask me, which she did. And so we talked about it and we tweaked some things, and she's back on track and actually lost 9 more pounds. Like on top of it, it's like, whoa. But you know what? It's a mindset. Yeah.
And I think that's an important thing too. There are ebbs and flows in life, right? Yeah. You can be on a good track and all of a sudden you get a dip and it's like, oh man, really? I was doing so good. And you need to reset your mind, reset maybe some things that you're doing to get you back on that track. Because sometimes, I think a lot of times we don't like the dips, but dips are naturally part of the process.
Right.
And you have to be willing to weather through many of the dips if you really want to be successful in anything that you want to achieve.
Yeah, accepting those dips. Actually, that's true. You have to accept the fact that if you're going to do something different, new, or even if it's not different or new, it's like you've taken on that. So that means that is also going to be part of your journey, part of the process. And you've got to trust the process. And if you're not sure about something, then go seek out, go research. I mean, Google's amazing. We don't have any excuses for not trying to figure something out. YouTube's there, Google's there, people are around you. There's so much social media that has information for us. There's no reason that we can't be successful. I mean, honestly, we just get in our way. We just get in our own way. And, but it has to be mostly important to you and a priority to you.
Yeah, and I think that's a really big thing. Is it really a priority to you? Because last week I took a trip over to Redmond, Oregon, and was meeting with Shane Mayfield, and he made an interesting statement. He goes, I was doing pretty good, but I recognized if I wanted to get to the next level, I needed to make some minor tweaks in my business that would take me to a whole different launching point that I couldn't see from the current position. He goes, I could see it, but I didn't have everything lined up. And as soon as I had everything lined up, I just exploded. And I think a lot of times it's those inner changes and recognizing, doing that self-assessment that you need to change.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And accepting that, putting aside the ego, putting aside the pride and going, yeah, I guess I do need a little help. Why? Because we all could use help and we aren't perfect, so why do we think we can't better ourselves?
Yep. And there was one other lesson that I didn't get to share with you that I observed yesterday.
New lesson.
So at the end of the tournament, the girls actually ended up taking second place in the state championship. I mean, Madison was phenomenal, and both teams were just fighting so hard. You could see they both wanted it so bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, nobody
they
gave
all
up.
were fighting.
Nobody did.
And that was so fun to watch. And then at the end of the tournament, they were so gracious back and forth to each other.
Oh gosh, yes.
I mean, the coaches, the team, I mean, they were so gracious to each other. They were gracious in the win, and they were gracious in the loss. And I went up to one of the girls, and I said, man, I really was hoping that you would get this championship for your senior year. She goes, yeah, that would have been nice, but it was such a great experience. I'm happy about it. So I was like, what a great attitude.
Yep.
She was grateful for the experience of going through state. And I'm like, wow, I need to learn that lesson.
Seriously?
Yeah, that was her, and I need to learn that lesson. So,
no, that
was
Mo.
Cry
again.
Yeah, that was,
makes me want to
she
cry
was
again.
super awesome. So.
The thing about that is are we ever grateful for the experience?
Yeah.
So I guess if we embrace the process and realize that this is part of it and we're going to learn a lot from it and we're going to be better for it, then whatever losses or whatever setbacks you might have, you'll climb out of it.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
you'll climb out of it.
So go climb your mountain and make yourself better. So
we've got about 5 more minutes left on this, and then we've got to let it cool, and then we'll try it out. So, hey, Sonia, thanks for coming on. And who says Iron Man? Awesome. Thank you guys for coming on and watching. We will be back in probably we'll give it about 20 minutes because we got to let it cool so we don't have, burning mouths.
I like it hot, so.
All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back in a little bit.
See ya. Hey, guys.
We're back.
We're back.
And these are the good smelling muffins.
They do smell really good. So.
Oh, look at this big pumpkin up here. We're gonna carve this tonight.
Yeah, that's Kaylani's perfect pumpkin. So.
Well, perfect for her. Awesome.
So it's big.
All right, let's test these. They smell delicious.
Yeah. So.
And we could have put chocolate chips in it and nuts and any of that.
I think nuts. I always like nuts. So.
Raisins, dried, or any dried fruit. Ooh.
Okay, we're gonna try this?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
I'm not a fan. They're okay. They're not pumpkin-y enough. I mean, there's not a lot of pumpkin flavor that I would expect.
So probably more pumpkin spice. We could do that, right? Do another tablespoon.
Yeah. But if you don't like a lot of sweetness, you probably would like this.
I should have added chocolate chips.
Yeah, but you can't add chocolate chips to everything.
Yeah,
well, she can. So, I mean, I would eat them. They're probably a nice little breakfast, grab and go kind of thing with a hard-boiled egg. That would be great.
Yeah, because it's got the oats and the pumpkin, so you've got a veggie and you've got a carb in there. So you got what else is in this? Eggs. So not really a ton of eggs, so not really high in protein, but I think this is good for that.
No, but they're not over the top good like the last 2 recipes that we've tried. So
but they're decent.
They are decent. I mean, they're
moist.
Yeah.
They're not dry.
They're not dry. No, they're not dry. They're moist, and The texture on them is really nice.
I would add raisins. I'd add raisins and nuts and chocolate chips. Yeah. You could actually put, if you can make a cream cheese frosting.
You're going away from healthy.
Just like the pumpkin roll.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can add that kind of thing on it.
Yeah. No.
All right.
Yeah,
it's okay.
These are middle of the road for me.
Yeah, they're good. They're not horrible.
Not a thumbs up, not a thumbs down.
So middle.
But right in the middle.
All right.
So.
That's our recommendation. You decide if you want to try it and add some more pumpkin spice. Maybe add the raisins and chocolate chips and stuff to them. Just to add a little more sweetness.
I would definitely add some nuts, so probably, but yeah.
I'm still eating it, obviously.
Yes, obviously she is, so she's not complaining. But I'm that kind of guy. If it tastes good, I'm all in. If it's just okay, unless I'm starving, I don't want it. So gets back to, I'm not a true foodie. I just eat because you eat.
All right, friends. Have a wonderful Sunday. Watch our little IG stories. I'm going to be carving these pumpkins.
And happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, all.
Be safe with your littles.
We should have dressed up. This is his dress up.
I am dressed up because I don't have this awesome of a six pack.
This is costume.
You know it's a costume. It's more like.
Thanks all. Thanks for watching.
Have a great Sunday.
Have a wonderful Sunday.
See ya.
Bye. I'm still eating.
Yeah, they're not bad.